Hey dude, I brought you buy me a drink. But we're getting into game 1
No,
on Battlefield.
I'm
It's Corrin!
versus Mewtwo.
Oh my god, that dude's sticking to his word. No ZSS? Is the ZSS dead? I don't want to believe, but...
And S1 also said that he wanted to switch to Mewtwo, but...
As me?
That's also a thing I talked to.
Not over his nest, right?
Yeah. Together with his nest. But
Okay,
what I talked about with S1 too is... I feel like he is unsure what character to use in which situation. So I told him, like, what I would do if I were you is just for every scenario, for every matchup, for every feeling that you have, use a certain character and stick to it.
Even... Okay.
Build a structure into your plan, in your game plan on how you want to play every matchup and which character you want to use. Because that way it becomes way easier to learn all these matchups.
And then you will down your pick because you know you got a system. But can we get a hold real quick at that there's only 58% on Ramses' Corrin as he just stabbed the living hell out of Mewtwo's back with that forward smash.
Yeah, this guy was telling me in the car, like, if I have to play against this one, I'm probably just going to forfeit. Like, dude,
go away.
Get out of here. And now you're winning. Come on. You're not going to forfeit.
No, we're all secondary bait for S1, but you know, you give it your best shot. Unless he picks Rosa, then you might as well.
That's exactly what I mean, you know what? Like, does he really want to play this matchup with Mewtwo? I don't know. Because he's playing, like, different characters all the time against all people in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
With the exception of, like, I studying and maybe Miriam Butler.
Well, right now he has Ness, Mario, Cloud, and Mewtwo. And Fox. I think he should limit himself to 3 characters at most.
It's not even limiting. Like, it would be fine if he just...
Yeah, okay, commit. Let's
No, that's not necessarily what I mean. I mean, if he would, like, get a certain purpose for every one of his characters, like, I'm going this character against that character, I'm going this character against that character, and I'm going this character against that character, put a little structure into his game plan, I think that would help him immensely. And I've told him, the last AFK, when we drove home, I actually told him this. I actually told him how I feel about the situation, what I think he should do. And, like, he can disagree with that, that's fine.
Yeah, of course.
I told him as well, like, people can disagree. You can say, like, I don't agree, that's fine.
But after an explosive start from Ramses, S1 is slowly bringing it back, but not before Ramses was able to get 69% on his Mewtwo.
Just putting Ramses on the floppy disk, I mean, they played the entire afternoon, so he should be already written down on that floppy disk, but apparently S1 needs a reminder here.
What I am appreciating most in Ramses' gameplay right now, and I think he's getting the most mileage out of, is the way he keeps covering ledge options.
Yeah. Corrin's very good at that.
Yeah, like with the side B, but also, you know, simple things like faking you're going out there for the offstage edge guard, then immediately going for normal getup, and then landing back with your neutralizer. Stuff like that.
Yeah, not necessarily the options that are good, but also just understanding how the mechanics work on in the situations. Yeah, that's.
And he catches S1 with the up air, definitely sealing the stock. Powerful move, light character, high percent. No way he is living that. And S1 still has a little bit of work to do before he can think about taking the final stock. Not taking the final stock, but taking Ramses to his final stock.
Yeah, I mean, S1 tried to corner Ramses, putting pressure on him, and at the same time stay safe. But Ramses managed to get out of the situation flawlessly. Yeah, he can any damage out of it. Will get caught by the 4 there, though. Again with the side B on stage.
Ooh. Okay. S1 doing the same thing. Going out there and weaving back with the neutral air.
That was a mix up by Ramses. S1 not expecting that roll because like that's the first time I see Ramses roll, but that's kill.
Yeah, no, that's not kill.
It's not.
No range, and it's at least once in the still queue.
It's Battlefield, so yeah. That's also part of it.
Next one will though. He needs to start pummeling.
The roll. He caught him on the startup of his roll.
Yeah. Which is a shame because in theory he would have lived that, you know.
I mean, yeah. You can't use your theory if you die. It's bad, right?
Exactly, but you know, I'm just talking about roll in is an option that works for charge shot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he was off on the timing. Excellent, pin him to the ground. Missed tech, doesn't matter.
Gets the roll in. Very good aftermath by Ramses. Still covers a lot of options. Ramses looking very good to take this first game.
Yeah.
I mean, he still has one, so he might still pull through. Because S1 is a very clutch player, actually.
But we are talking about Mewtwo and 125.
Yeah,
We are in the range that even stray hits will start taking the stock. Talking about up air. Talking about even Dragon Lunge maybe soon. If he gets caught by Poor the Eye. Oh yes, back air's on the table. He's going for it.
Ooh, that's the dash attack. And he was telling me this in the car as well, like, I don't really feel myself today. Like,
Yeah,
dude, oh, no, I don't want to hear that. I told him, like, dude, you got this. Doesn't matter.
Oh, the up throw. He didn't use a grab in that situation all game. That was the perfect mixer.
Yeah. I was like, dude, I don't want to hear this. You got this. You can do this. And he's like,
oh, well, you were right.
I don't know. I'm like, dude, stop. And I'm right. Like, see.
Yeah. Just taking the game of S1, and he is staying Mewtwo.
I still.
Oh no, wait. They're going to select stage first. Is he switching up?
I see it in the seating as well, usually, right? In general. Like, I think Ramses is honestly one of the more underrated players, and this is because he isn't really active for that long.
Yeah. Well, I see him pretty high. Usually top 5.
I'm not really talking about your seating.
Well, Mundo called my seating whack, but I was like, whatever, I just added 5 people last minute, you know, I got stuff to do.
I mean, Mundo calls everybody seating whack. But I'm not sure if he is serious or not. But what I was talking about, I still think he's one of the more underrated players because his placings are good. And his wins are also really, really good.
So yeah. We got Ramses switching to Zero Suit, maybe anticipating the Nest switch? Or maybe he's just not yet to give up on Zero Suit just yet.
I think it's more so about the adaptation. I think he's like, okay, I'm not giving him the chance to adapt to my Corrin. I'm going Zero Suit so that he has to adapt to my new character and has to like learn how to play.
If he loses, he can switch back.
Yeah, he can switch back. So he has to make the download right away.
So S1 is taking Ramses to FD, which isn't the best stage for Zero Suit, so I can kind of agree with it.
I think it's a pretty good pick.
Even though, of course, the stage was picked before the characters, as is tradition.
The funny part is that Butter isn't really a fan. I wouldn't say it's necessarily about fandom in this case, but more so doesn't like S1's Mewtwo, I get the feeling.
Yeah.
Or playing against it, maybe.
Well, I hope we can hear it in person next time. I haven't seen him in quite a while.
Yeah. I played against...
Oh, that boost kick was just way too rude.
Yeah, that was too much.
But regardless, he is ahead. Good start.
I've seen this matchup so often.
Yeah? Yeah. So tell me about it.
I see these two play so often. Because usually before every pretty weekly and sometimes before the bigger tournaments, we will go to S1's place, right?
Yeah.
Me, Ramses, and S1, and we will just play loser out best of 3 stuff.
So S1 is constantly playing.
No, not necessarily. Because we rotate. We don't lose our.
I thought you said losers out.
Yeah, I said losers out.
Rotation. Okay, we got that. And again, we see a slow paralyzer coming this way, but he doesn't opt for the confusion, even though there was ample time.
And believe it or not, me and Ramses actually takes that sometimes.
Okay. I want to see the confusion on those slow paralyzer shots. I really do. It's a free stock.
Yeah, me too. Ooh, S1 in the corner, but that's...
Oh, the phasing. That tricks me up so bad. You think you can punish that, but just don't.
Nope.
Just hold shield or roll away.
S1 just knows that timing, and he will spot dodge and punish the back air. So many people will just shield it and be like, yeah, I can shield this. And then they have no punish. They're like, I won't get hit. That's most important. I mean, if you can punish it, that's free pressure that you just throw it away by not punishing it. You're basically just telling your opponent, you can throw this all the time.
Yeah, it's the age-old debate of playing to win versus playing not to lose, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. You can really see the difference when people just punish bad moves or be like, yeah, they didn't hit me, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you not hitting them does matter.
Yeah.
So this game is definitely a lot more even than the last one.
I mean, it's more so about the mental pressure that you're putting on somebody. Because you basically tell people, like, I'm punishing your moves. Watch out what you're doing, because I'm going to punish you for it. If you let them get away with it,
it's not just about the roll percentage.
No. It's a mental aspect. Smash mentally is so much more than the actual game in mechanics.
I go as far as to say that the Smash 4 mental is by far the most important aspect. Way more than how technical you are.
That's in every Smash game, in my opinion.
No, I think in Melee the technical aspect is a lot more important. Not more important than mentality, but more important than all the Smash games, of course.
Yeah, I mean, having good tech still is important in Melee, but I still think if you're
Oh no! Why did that tether not connect? Sakurai, are you watching?
If you're mentally weak,
you're not going to do well in any Smash game.
No. I think the mental part of Smash goes so much farther than the actual game mechanics, because it comes down to like these small microspacings, like all the time, about these small positionings.
Oh, ever since Ramses got kinda, betrayed by his side B, S1 has been running away with his Mewtwo combos left and right.
Yeah, Ramses is, I think his biggest weakness right now is that he is too emotional as a player.
Yeah, we could definitely see it on his face when he dropped the stock.
And rather than getting mad and being like, dude, this is not how I'm going to lose, and then just getting better of it, he will actually let it influence him in a bad manner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I have the same. If I get mad, it doesn't add fuel to the fire, so to speak. It just takes away from my decision making.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Rage Mewtwo, let's go.
I think
stock.
It's the same here with Ramses. I think if he can.
Yeah, he was going even. He lost the stock to something like a malfunctioning side B, and it was over.
Which is why I think Corrin is a better character as well for him, because he can accept Corrin as a character way better than Zero Suit. There are so many things about this character that just annoy him and get him tilted. And if that's the case, and that's one of your weaknesses, you might as well just want to switch, because the mental aspect that gets into your head because you miss those grabs, those statters, those up Bs, I'm just naming a few things.
Also, in my experience, playing Corrin is a much more calm and slow experience than playing Zero Suit.
Yeah.
So it also helps you, regain your rest.
I think Corrin is a character that allows Ramses to keep his composure a lot better, and I think that's important. I think that's why he might be better off playing this character.
So speaking of retaining composure, let's see if we can take it back here in Game 3 on Dreamland, which will benefit both of them, I say. Both of them are great at platform pressure. Both of them like to kill off the top.
I truly hope that Ramses can reset that mindset of his. He's playing a different character, it's a new game, it doesn't matter, it's past, Just get it out of his mind and just focus on this game. Because I know that it does keep, it does stay in his mind, it does stick with him, those things happen.
Yeah, and we can see, he definitely started this game off on the wrong foot, but now he's regaining himself.
He's doing really well. And I think this win would be a big credibility for him as a player, and a thing that he deserves. So we will see. S1 still not about to let Ramses win.
I am very impressed by the way Ramses juggles people and catches their landings with this character.
You know what the thing with Ramses is? He's waiting. He's just waiting. He's like, you have to act first because you are in disadvantage. But I will put pressure on you. You're not going to land for free. I'm there. So if you do something dumb, I'm going to punish you.
I'll react, but I'll be close.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty impressive versus a character like Mewtwo with an incredible air dodge.
Yeah.
Excellent air mobility and even some, momentum shifters like the side B.
Yeah, he knows that S1 cannot react to that up air. So whenever he is close enough to him to double jump up air into his range, he knows that S1 will have to read that option. Because if he reacts to it, he will be too late, because it's like 20 frames, something like that, that you need to react to something.
Unfortunately for him, the side B got him stuck on the platform, and he opted for the kick in, even though Mewtwo was just waiting there right beside me. Often, you feel like, oh shit, I missed my side B. I gotta use a kick to get out of there. But you don't want a back kick because you're off the ledge.
Yeah.
But often
I got him
jump.
Oh wait, I got him like that as well with Cloud, and what I did was side B at that point with Limit, because he was in the same situation with that side B on the ledge. If you jump, you're in the air against like Mewtwo Cloud, for example. If you kick in, you're gonna get punished, and that's what he did, and I punished.
Oh, the stage spike! That's super unfortunate.
So unfortunate. That's not what you want to see happen.
No, and he had no jump too. Yeah, we can see it. He wants to stalker now, and it's getting him punished.
Yeah. I think it's getting into his mind, and I think S1 just netted himself that set. Very unfortunate for Ramses. That's truly a bummer, but S1 making good use of his opponent's mistakes. It's still not over. I mean, he still has a fresh stock. So. Goes for the counter. Gets the kick in, yeah.
Honestly, I like the mix-ups in general, but when you're behind this far, with this kind of percentage on Mewtwo, I am not too fond of those risky mix-up when all you need to do is wait for your opportunity to up air.
And good landing up air, but I also like those shield mix-ups by S1. Those were really sexy. Like, that's one of the better things about him, in my opinion. He knows how to mix up people on their shield.
Ooh. And 0 to 74 already. Can he increase it? All because of his incredible landing coverage and ledge coverage. 0 to 85.
I mean, you're not out of this, Ramses. You can still do this.
And there it is. S1 finally gets
close.
He finally gets a hit in on his second stock. But he's already in kill percent.
Oh, goes for that. S1 will wait and just punish him with the get up attack.
Yeah, Ramses has been doing that numerous times and S1's catching on.
And I mean, S1's landing two traps and oh, that's a kill. Oh, it's not. There is DI by S1.
Yeah. The Dragon Leech is definitely very much influenced by DI.
So many kill moves coming out by Ramses, but he gets away with it, so it doesn't really matter in this case. But you do want to watch out. He really wants this kill. Can he get it, though? If he does get this kill, this will look really good. And see, he DI set up throw, or that forward throw really well. Decides to jump.
Oh,
that's a kill.
There it is. There it is. We were
side.
waiting for that. We were all anticipating it.
I do think S1 flopped a few of his punishes right there, but regardless. Good stuff by Ramses.
There's a long road ahead of him, but it's still possible.
It's still possible. And if he does actually manage to do it, he just made a huge comeback. But, oh, S1 is not one to let himself getting mentally.
Ramses getting creative, even going for the Dragon Leech from
that's
long
it.
range. No! That's it. That's it. He got so close. But unfortunately, luck wasn't on his side in game 3.
Nope.
With a few unfortunate moments, but